Hey, Lego.
Hello.
It's me.
Alright, shut up. We gotta do the intro.
G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Play It Again podcast. This is 1 week after. We're definitely not recording this straight after the previous one because we're
Professionals.
Here. Look,
we are professionals who have lives, but we put aside time for you lovely people.
as I was saying previously, here at Play It Again Studios, hashtag Play It Again Studios, TM, we, Pat Pending, we're committed to you guys, the receiver, and we give to you and you receive it anally, and that's
just a side note about the studios. It's fucking hot in here, and Corey just stood up, and there is a nice patch of arse sweat.
Yeah.
We are slaving away for you.
Yeah, just...
Corey, you're so triggered right now.
No, because you joked around like, oh yeah, we'll say it on the podcast. I was like, oh, good joke, good hypothetical, and then you just went out. You just fucking did it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Jesus.
so we'll just jump straight into the podcast. We won't, mend too much on Corey's bum sweat, but we'll jump onto it. We'll start off with Golden Globe discussion. So Golden Globe, it was on the other day, Monday.
Oh, it actually was, because we're recording this now.
Very surprising. Oh, not really. I was pretty happy with it. Best thing about it, Sylvester Stallone wins the Prix. Finally, his speech was incredible.
And he's got the Oscar nom.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. They're not out yet, Corey.
No, yeah, they are.
They are.
They're definitely out.
Yeah, they're out.
You got your weeks mixed up,
man. He got the Oscar nom for that.
Could this be his year?
I think it will be.
If there's one thing,
there's not many people.
Sorry, this is off tangent about the Oscars. We're meant to talk about Golden Globes, but if there's one thing I love, it's a sympathy Oscar. Scorsese for Departed when he should have won for Goodfellas. Everyone always talks about how Stallone was absolutely fucking robbed for Copland.
Rocky. He was robbed for
Rocky, but also Copland was like his final push for an Oscar, and he didn't get it. So I wouldn't be surprised. I watched Creed again the other day. Fuck, what a movie!
Great film.
He will
What a
win.
fucking
He will
movie.
win. And what's very surprising about the Globes, Martian a comedy. No.
I found
it was
pretty
no.
funny.
After
It's pretty
you guys
funny.
talked, because I remember I had a problem with that, and I think Corey, I talked with you about it, and it wouldn't win in the drama category.
It wouldn't win,
wanted
but
to win.
that's why they wanted it to win. But I think that's like unfair because a film like Trainwreck or Spy is solely a comedy, and they get nominated because it is the best comedy of the year. Martian, there might be a couple laughs there and then, but like Chris Stuckman even like commented on this, and he just like it's not a very like think about the premise. It's about a Matt Damon left on a Mars. Because everyone thought he was
left on Mars.
They thought he was dead. It's not really like it's not really that funny movie. Like Matt Damon.
It's got funny moments, but so does Star Wars. Like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone's talking about like, oh, why is it nominated in the best musical or comedy category? It's not even a comedy.
Or a musical.
Have you thought that maybe because of the ABBA soundtrack, it's possibly trying to wedge itself in as a musical? That's my speculation.
Oh, we didn't think that.
Yeah, but okay then.
Out of left field.
What do we all think of Ricky Gervais's hosting?
Oh,
I saw all
Gervais.
the commentary on it. I didn't actually watch any of it.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it was so awkward though, because one bit where he was introducing Matt Damon to actually talk about The Martian, because you know how they like say this is the movie Martian nominated for best category or whatever. He goes, the only person Ben Affleck has stayed
has not been unfaithful
faithful to Matt Damon, and then he just walks out and you could tell it was so fucking awkward, like, but it was so funny at the same time. It just made me cringe. But and like when he was introducing Eddie Redmayne, and he's like, this woman is incredible. She's very powerful. This is a guy.
Tribute to his performance.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Because I didn't know that's what he said. I saw that people were slamming him for like his trans comments.
That was a comment about Caitlyn Jenner.
That was hilarious.
That was so funny. She's like, so apparently all you need to do if you hit someone with your car and kill them, all you need to do is just change gender. Like something. It was something like that.
No, it was not that bad. It was okay. So he goes like, Caitlyn Jenner. What an incredible icon for trans women everywhere. Like, she's really had a great year. Hasn't done much for women drivers, but you can't win everything. which is true. I'm sorry. She did crash.
No, but it was at that time it was Bruce. He killed a person, and nothing like happened about that. But yeah, I thought Ricky Gervais killed it. So we'll jump on our next piece of news.
I just saw a lot of like social justice warriors.
Yeah,
like,
they get angry if you fucking. If it was like...
Look, they got angry at Benedict Cumberbatch's character in fucking Zoolander, so they're just more...
You know what? Yeah, like... They shouldn't be angry, but like... That's fucking... It's if I was easily offended, like, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Very outdated.
Yeah, it is. Look, maybe we'll see how he portrays it.
Yeah, we'll see.
It, literally. Because it's all.
Yeah, we'll get on to
it's character called All. I thought it was called It, and I was like, wow, if it's called It, that's kind of fucked up. Let's move on.
Yeah. We'll jump into our next piece of news. So, 2 Force Awakens news to start off. John Boyega, obviously, Finn survives. We all know it. He said, we all knew this, that Star Wars Episode 8 is going to be much, much, much darker.
Just like Empire Strikes Back.
But,
and Avengers Age of Ultron.
But
apparently.
I actually looked into Rian Johnson. So, he's actually writing Episode 8 and 9. And then Colin Trevorrow's directing 9, but Johnson's writing it. I only knew Johnson for Looper, which I fucking loved. But he's actually, I didn't know this, but he directed probably arguably one of my favourite TV episodes of all time, Ozymandias. Breaking Bad it?
Yeah.
Like season 5, episode 14. Where like, it's rated 10 on IMDb. Like, he directed that.
Is that the one with Hank? No?
No, it's one at the end where he takes the baby. And he's like, I did it for myself, Skylar. Like that.
Wait, is it the very final episode?
The third final.
Third.
It's... Everyone watch that episode again.
Yeah.
Please. He actually directed that. And he's directed like 5 episodes of Breaking Bad, and they're all
really highly
rated. Okay. So I didn't know much about him, but after, like, I only knew he directed Looper, which I liked.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited now, because
Breaking Bad and Star Wars aren't... I don't want them to be like each other, because they shouldn't be similar.
They shouldn't be similar. But no, I'm more talking about his directing abilities, because Looper was good, but I didn't know he directed much other than that.
Yeah.
And next one. Force Awakens DVD will have deleted scenes, but no extended cut.
Yeah.
I sort of knew this would happen. They'll fucking make no extended cut, and they release it in 30 years, and release a box set of all of them like they did with, well, not like what.
Yeah, well, they haven't done extended cuts of the prequels.
Yeah, but like they did with Lord of the Rings, they'll wait like 10 years and then chuck.
Yeah. Interesting though. Like
deleted scenes that's in every Blu-ray DVD though. They have like 5 deleted scenes.
Is it because like they're finished and they don't really want to source the funding to?
Yeah, probably.
Do the post-production for the deleted scenes.
Yep.
Do you reckon they'll be the post-production and deleted scenes will be finished?
Depends.
Like the CGI or not?
Well, they would have. I think they probably would have. I think they would have been like a last minute. We need to cut like 5 minutes off the film, delete these scenes.
We'd hope.
But cutting 5 minutes is like you'd cut seconds.
Yeah.
Throughout, like you wouldn't cut whole scenes.
Well, deleted scenes. They're whole scenes.
Yeah, but often
it could be like a full 3-minute scene with like Kylo and Snoke or something. But yeah, I think they would have finished. Like otherwise, it would be a bit odd.
But then, if they have finished the post production, why wouldn't they just do a director's cut later on? If the scenes are intact, like that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like these scenes
they'll probably end up doing one later. Yeah.
An extended cut would be sick.
It would.
Yeah.
Just more Star Wars.
So we'll jump on to next piece of news. Ryan Coogler, director of Creed's, confirmed for Black Panther.
Awesome.
To direct it. Yep. I
am pumped. Fuck, Creed is insanely good. And it's so well directed. I would appreciate... So Creed uses heaps of like tracking shots.
Shots and like an action
and
sequence
like really,
of a Marvel film.
If they could do something a little different, because I'm always up for Marvel films like breaking away from the formula.
Well, Black Panther is less... He's more gritty. I feel just because like not many of the Marvel superheroes at the moment are exclusively.
Wow, because he's Black James, really?
Well, I didn't say ghetto. Like he's
Quentin
Tarantino.
Ghetto. That was very odd.
That was a bit. I just like when the camera panned to that actress. Was it Kerry? No, it wasn't Kerry Washington. It was like another black actress, and she was just like, stone cold fucking like cut through anything. But, anyway, no, I think because. Really, all the Marvel superheroes at the moment, none of them are really focused on kind of hand-to-hand
combat
type stuff. Yeah,
and the picture came out of his suit and it looks fucking sick as well.
Yeah.
So this sort of links to Ryan Coogler. Creed sequel aiming for November 2017
with Michael B. Jordan.
It will have Michael B. Jordan because he's talked about it, but I'm guessing it won't have Ryan Coogler because. It's sort of the same frame because I think Black Panther's 2017 as well. It's not next year because that's It's not this year, sorry. It's.
I think the direction was the
Civil
best bit
War,
about
yeah.
Creed. So I don't know. Like Creed was it's so well directed.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
think-
so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm guessing that he won't be attached to it.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know. Okay.
But yeah, it could be good. Like it could have sort of be like other
Rocky
it could be
2
like a
was good.
Harry Potter type thing where it's a different director. It's got its own feel, but it's still just as good.
I'd hope why don't they just push it back and let Coogler direct it? I'd much rather that.
I don't know.
look-
I just want more Rocky now. I just want to see like some old
Sly.
Italian dude like beat the shit out of someone else.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm keen for a Creed sequel.
So it's gonna continue the story.
I'd be happy just for the
Adonis.
one. Yeah, I'd be happy just for the one.
Well, I think that's what we
Creed.
both said after we saw it.
I'd be
Like,
happy for the one.
it is perfectly fine standalone, but sequels are welcome too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Next one. This is huge. List of young Han Solo.
I'm pissed about this.
Look. Miles Teller and Dave Franco, no.
No.
Yeah.
No, they
Straight
don't.
up no.
They don't like
Wait,
Miles Teller.
do you have the list of all of them?
No.
Okay.
It's,
I can
so I'm
Miles
pretty
Teller
sure it's
more than Dave Franco.
I like Miles
But
Teller.
both no.
Impressive, like incredible actor, but not him. Dave Franco, no. Ansel Elgort from Fault in Our Stars, and like he sort of looks.
Fuck no.
But he looks more like a young Han Solo.
That's like
than
a younger
like,
Han Solo,
The
maybe.
more other people on the list.
Yeah.
But
he's also an
he's,
atrocious actor.
who else is on there?
come on.
Scott Eastwood.
What's he from?
He's
He's
Clint
Clint
Eastwood's
Eastwood's
son,
son.
but he's from The Longest Ride, I believe that.
Yeah, and now
And he's Suicide Squad. He's in that as well.
Yeah, he's playing one of the main characters.
But he doesn't really look. He's like 30 as well. He looks about 10 years older than everyone else.
Yeah.
Who else is on there? We've got the guy from Unbroken, the Irish actor who's
Yeah.
in,
Yep.
Jack O'Connell, I believe.
Jack O'Connell.
Yeah,
you
he's
sure?
in there. Yeah,
Really? He's pretty fucking good.
yeah, but no, not as a young Han Solo.
How
Looks nothing like
about
it.
who's the
there's-
guy from Age of Extinction that's on there?
Jack Rayner. Yeah, there's a list. Well, there's actually a list of 12 people, but they've only named 10.
So the other two have got.
So the other two, the other two have been unnamed. But yeah, no, I'm not that big of a fan of like. But then again, when Force Awakens was announced, they're like, oh, like Zac Efron's auditioned and all these people, and they're like, yeah, let's get all these people. John Boyega, no one really knew him. They casted him. I think it's going to be the same thing. This list came out. I think it's just going to be someone not even on the list.
Yeah.
Do
Hopefully,
you hope
because-
that it is
Being Groove.
Anthony Ingruber?
Look, to be honest,
He still seems to be
Incredible-
talking as
no.
if like he's got it on his Facebook page. He's still like talking like
Look,
he's still got a chance.
incredible, fuck, what's it called? Impersonation. But can he hold a movie up by himself? Like, he was good in Age of Adeline as
I
a young
saw
Han
that.
Solo.
Yeah.
Young Harrison Ford, fuck. But I don't think he can hold, like, a 2-hour-long movie by himself, because it'll be solely about him. I think... Like,
You
with
don't
Daisy,
know that he can't.
No, but with Daisy Ridley, they were looking at her for acting. Like, this guy they would be looking at for his impersonations. I think it's a different...
Yeah.
But like even like that Jamie Costa guy who does impersonations, he's an incredible Han Solo. But I can't see like it's just an impersonation, like a 20-second impersonation. This is a 2-hour-long film. That's my problem.
But I
need
liked
the
it
acting
because
chops.
in Age of Adeline, Harrison Ford didn't pre-record that scene. Like he improvised those movements and those like mannerisms in that
Yeah.
scene. Like
I'm not sure. Look, I'm just gonna. I don't like most of the list that's come out, but we'll see who they're casting, because the Russo brothers are doing this. Isn't it Russo? No. Guys, Chris Miller and Phil Lord. Or whatever.
yeah.
The
From
guys who done Lego Movie and
21 Jump Street,
21 Jump Street.
22 Jump Street.
Great movies. I'd have my trust in them because all their casting.
And they do Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well.
Yeah, all their casting's been good so far, and I'll put my faith in them. I'll wait till I see who's hired.
I really hope this movie has the Kashyyyk stuff with Chewie that was like in the EU.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you are a big Star Wars fan, you know what we're talking about. But yeah,
Next one. So Leonardo DiCaprio's next film is about a horrific serial killer, H.H. Holmes, directed by Scorsese. Fuck yes.
Jesus, he's got.
I'm kind of getting sick of it.
It's
Like, come on,
architect
guys,
of a
for
murder
fuck's
architect
sake.
of murder castle apparently. Like,
Wait, what?
but this apparently is gonna be like it's a quote like he's pretty much an architect of a murder castle. Like I'm not sure if I think it's a true story.
That sounds like a cool Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's like I've read online that it's like full fucked up like do research and look into this.
So it's a
because
true story,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it's a true story.
Is
but
he
yeah,
playing the killer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in.
different role for Leo, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
But-
Because Scorsese, anything Scorsese does is just pure fucking fire, mate. It's lit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, except that one. Was it Scores? It was the animation.
Oh,
That's cool.
no.
You're
Maybe.
talking about Hugo?
Yeah, that was.
That was
fucking
okay. That was good.
trash.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it. It was different. It was a kid's
It was
film
like a
for
love
Scorsese.
letter to film. What about? Oh no, I saw one of his things and it really bored me. I can't remember what it's called now.
But
But,
I think
it's set
this
in like the early 900s and it's got Daniel Day-Lewis in it, and it's
Gangs of
nothing.
New York.
No, and it's like nothing like anything else. It's not violent in the slightest. It's like a love story. Fuck,
Don't think I
don't
know.
remember. I'll read it out in a sec.
No, I'm keen for it. Sounds awesome. So, Darren Aronofsky, so director of like Noah and is it Black Swan, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. His next film, Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence have been confirmed. Different. I like Javier Bardem. Different role for Jennifer Lawrence, I believe. Like if it's like any other Darren Aronofsky film, at least. Yeah. I'm happy that she's steering away from David O. Russell films and Hunger Games movie. Hunger Games movies.
Yeah,
at
that's
least
more or less exclusively what she's been.
doing, really, because she's been.
Oh, that and X-Men. Sick.
Yeah, but X-Men's actually, good.
Decent.
Yeah, I'm keen for it.
The Age of Innocence. I'm sorry. The Age of Innocence. It was called, and it's got like Daniel Day-Lewis.
That was fucking
in
like
it.
1980s,
It's
mate.
got Michelle Pfeiffer, Winona Ryder.
1993. That's like fucking ages ago, mate. We don't care about that. Scorsese lately has been sick.
Go on.
So next one, according to the Russo brothers, this sort of scares me a little. Infinity War has 67 characters. Avengers Infinity War. Fuck, too much. I'm out. Too much. It's too overwhelming. I think we've discussed a lot of times how Batman vs Superman is going to be overloaded with about 10 characters. We've been introduced to these Avengers characters.
67 characters.
We've been introduced to these characters.
In what capacity, though?
That's all it says.
Because so you have. They'll probably have like Agent Carter. She'll be there for like a solid 2 fucking minutes.
I think it means like 67 characters. So like your Iron Man, like good screen time. I don't think it'll be like Agent 13, Captain America, where she's in it for like 5 minutes. I think it'll be like
I think
characters.
it will include.
Well, no, because any movie, a lot of like you look at fucking like any movie.
Part
whatsoever.
1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
Across.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But okay, well,
like,
what villains do they have?
Well,
like
Thanos.
is
I know it'll be
fucking
Thanos, but
Thanos,
Red
and then
Face.
Red Skull.
I'd fucking relish if he came back. But it'll be Thanos, and then
Hugo Weaving. Yeah, he was good in that.
yeah, and then it'll also have
no idea
Thanos' 2 minions, won't it?
Yeah.
Gamora and
The other
Nebula.
one.
oh, are the
Gamora's
Guardians of
not
the
it.
Galaxy going to be involved in that?
Well, I believe so. Yeah. I
So
think
there's-
that's when that mix in.
yeah,
Because Guardians of the
there's
Galaxy is before it. That's next year.
I'd get around that so fucking much.
But 67 characters, that's so much.
Huge.
But like, if you look into any movie, like,
Okay, so
what
there-
movies just
well,
Revenant could have like Revenant probably has 67 characters,
Yeah.
like more.
No, but I mean,
think it means like I think it probably means.
I don't
full
mean like
characters
that
because,
minor. I mean like notable characters where they have a like people like her like, but
Okay, yeah.
Haley Atwell. And
Let's
stuff
count
would be
how many
the-
like in say
It'll take too long.
say Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron. There's
That felt. See, to me, that felt
That was excessive.
overwhelming and excessive, and that was probably about 40 characters.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
This is
a lot.
at least this is 2 parts, so it could be like 30 and 37 or something.
But
like
then
that.
it'll feel. I'm worried that if they do 30 and 30, it's gonna feel way too disjointed.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, well, no, not like that. But like, it might have characters in the first one, but then part 2, they like just
Slip in.
in a few. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see when it comes out. Russo brothers are great directors.
Hang on. Well, actually,
Winter Soldier and Winter Soldier and what are they doing? Civil War.
Yeah.
So-
not talking about Avengers. What about Harry Potter? Like Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. They had fuckloads of
Yeah,
characters.
actually.
When you think about it, all the fucking students, and then
Yeah,
like
but we had like 15 years
Yeah,
to do. We
yeah,
had, like,
that's also
15
right.
yeah, and we've had a
15
we've had a shitload of
relationship.
Marvel movies.
We've had like 7 years, and they've all
No,
been.
I reckon
no.
Corey's got a point.
Yeah, but Harry Potter's like one whole saga. I think it's a bit different because that's one whole saga, whereas these are films linking in. Like that's all a connected saga, whereas this is technically a connected saga, but they're not sequels to each other. They're just a universe connected in. That's why I think it's different. because they have the same recurring characters, whereas these have characters for each.
I mean,
different
at the
film.
end of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
you're still gonna fucking see it.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, I'm still gonna fucking see it.
I'm
I'm probably
gonna
do
love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll jump on to the next one.
Just like
George
everything.
Miller. George Miller, quote, "I won't direct any more Mad Max films." Then fucking a day later, comes out and says, "I'm doing more Mad Max films." But this is what triggers me about this. Is like 2 weeks ago, he's like saying, "Oh, I want to make a standalone Furiosa film. I want to make 2 Mad Max sequels. Tom Hardy signed on. I want to do this. I want to do this." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "I'm not going to do any more. It took 18 months. It's too much for me. I'm an old man," sort of thing.
18
and now,
months. What a fucking bitch.
it is a very long time to make a film.
What a bitch.
Revenant was 9 months, and apparently it was a living hell. So
This wouldn't be just filming though. This would be
No.
filming
Yeah,
post
yeah.
and pre, and well, technically it took like 18 years
What a
of pre.
bitch.
But
actually, can you believe that Revenant was a 9-month shooting schedule?
yeah, I can.
That's
I can
fucking crazy.
because they'd have to wait for the right weather. They're doing natural lighting, so they could
Apparently
only
they had,
film,
like, 2
they could
hours
only
a day.
film. Yeah, they could only film a couple of hours a day because of the natural lighting.
Most sets would be about 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Revenant was 2 hours a day.
Which makes sense
Pretty
because of
chilled
the
out
natural
there.
lighting.
No, it was literally just meticulously just waiting, like everyone ready and
Waiting for the right moment,
Yeah.
right lighting. Yeah. Oh, that triggered me because I hope he does make more Mad Max films.
Yeah, I'd be keen.
Because yeah, it's interesting. You know, sequels could be interesting, and a
So
Furiosa standalone film could be interesting. Next one, fuck yeah, it's this one. Deadpool in America has been officially rated R
What about here? What were we
for strong language, sexual content, and graphic nudity. It's not been rated.
Oh, it's definitely R here.
It's
Graphic nudity.
It's not been probably. It's not
Fuck
yet.
yes.
It's not yet been rated
Okay.
here, but it's most likely it will be MA. Could be
Oh,
R.
wait, was there anything about like fucking gruesome chopping cunts' heads off?
It
in that?
just says strong language, sexual content, and graphic nudity.
Oh,
I
well,
think
we've
in,
also got,
in
like,
America,
violence.
no, in America though, if it's rated R, they don't like include violence. I think it's just like
Just
drugs and yeah.
That's awesome.
Also,
Did you see
America's-
the Valentine's Day poster?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that was
funny.
because I've got something you know the whole like joke about like you tell your girlfriend.
Have you told?
Yeah,
your
that,
girlfriend?
like let's go see this movie.
Just
If
make
she
it
doesn't
a
know
girlfriend.
anything. Yeah. So
Oh no, I've said the same.
I'm
It's
working on it.
Funny as
I'm working
yeah.
on it.
But surely they know what Deadpool is.
No.
Like,
But it
they
comes
surely-
out. It comes out February 11.
Some people just don't know.
No, but
Marvel at all.
it's Feb 11 here. So
Feb
it's
11,
not
yeah, but a
Valentine's
lot
Day,
of people
maybe.
will be seeing it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I definitely will.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking if I can pull off this long con, I'll keep you updated. But
You're gonna end up dead after. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Paul?" I really hope, like, after that, like, after those the marketing team for this movie is killing it. But I hope for that, like, the first 30 minutes is actually, like, lovey-dovey, like, it'll be fucking hilarious if it's, like, a lovey-dovey story.
Oh,
and then
not
he just
first
gets,
30
no, like,
minutes.
20 minutes, like, 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He's, like, you know, lovey story with his, girlfriend or whatever, and then he gets cancer, and then he's, like, just fucking throw in all this violence, sex,
Yeah,
like,
fuck
nudity.
yeah.
That would be hilarious. Like, cause
Especially because
will.
like a lot of fourth wall breaking.
yeah, I'd
Like,
actually
I
enjoy
reckon-
that. That's different.
Yeah, you could have similar to actually, and we're gonna get to this Big Short.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
Ryan Gosling.
yeah, Ryan Gosling. But anyway, yeah, if Deadpool like for the first 10 minutes all lovey-dovey and he's kind of turning to the camera being like, "Oh, this isn't what you expected, haha."
Yeah, I'd be keen.
Like that'd be
Yeah, I'm really
make
excited
for a
for
great
it.
film.
So trailers this week. We've got Money Monster. So you probably did you watch that?
I watched the trailer for this. It looks.
It's directed by what's her name? She's like
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. Yeah.
Oh,
But it's got Julia Roberts. Is it?
Julia Roberts, George Clooney.
So
Jack O'Connell.
who was on the Han Solo
Big.
shortly. But good cast. It looks interesting, but the trailer was just bad. The music.
The music's bad.
The music just did not fit.
The
It was
trailer.
like uplifting music, but it's like this guy who's a Wall Street, like, you know, persona sort of thing on TV. He's like talking about stocks and shit. Gets taken hostage, but it's like uplifting music. It's like.
It looks cool. It looks really similar to The Big
It looks
Short
like a
in like a weird way.
it
In
looks
terms
like
of
a
the
good
content, what they're talking about, which is like banking, Wall Street banking in America, and the problems with it. They're sort of like seems a bit too close to The Big Short.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll jump on to the next one then. Free State of Jones. This one's directed by the Gary Ross, who directed Hunger Games 1. It's like a Civil War, not
The
Captain
worst
America,
directed Hunger
not
Games.
Captain America. Civil War, you know, American Civil War with Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Looks actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey.
The first
great
Hunger
actor.
Games is the worst directed one, easily.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
the
it
shaky,
was
it's got that
action
use of shaky cam. Looks a lot like shittier in terms of like the budget. It just looks
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, we'll jump on to our next one. 999. This
Yeah.
cast, fuck.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, Chiwetel Ejiofor, whatever.
Chiwetel
Casey
Ejiofor.
Affleck.
It's that black guy that I always confuse for Michael B. Jordan. Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, yeah.
I think
Great
well,
cast.
just because like there was
Yeah,
the night before and
then
Creed
Creed.
at the same
Yeah.
time. I kept
And this movie,
Come
not,
on,
only
man.
not only the cast though, this movie just in general, like the trailer looks sick. Looks like a gangster version of The Town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It looks fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Who was that? What was I gonna say? Woody Harrelson looks like he's just having the time of his fucking life. Yeah, I'm keen. I don't really know anything about it.
Yeah,
even
that's
after watching
a
the
good
trailer,
thing,
but
though.
that's a good thing. Yeah, I'll see it.
And Hail Caesar's got a new trailer.
Yeah,
Fuck
Yeah.
this.
What a trailer!
This is what the first trailer should have been. The first trailer was sort of told you the plot, but this trailer should have been the first trailer, and the other one, the second trailer, mixed up. Because this trailer didn't give much away at all. Didn't give anything away. It was just a really intelligent, funny dialogue, and then just showed you all the actors in it, and it genuinely looks great.
Yeah,
the Coen brothers are at it again.
Well, the whole idea of that movie is it's like taking away the light behind classical Hollywood.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a scene. Watch the trailer. Do yourself a favor and watch it. There's a scene between Ray Fiennes and this actor who is probably someone really famous, and I don't know because
Probably some French actor that we never heard of.
yeah, but everyone would know him, and like everyone that's like a movie kind of stuff. Like, how do you not know?
How do you not know him? He's in this movie.
Because strange choice of German accent, man. But anyway, yeah. But Ray Fiennes looks like he's just having the time of his fucking life in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking keen.
I
love
in
the
for
Coen
anything
brothers.
with the Ray Fiennes is in.
Yeah.
So that's all for trailers and news this week. So we'll jump straight into our reviews. So we've got 3 movies this week. So we'll start off with.
Let's start off with the shittest.
We'll
so
start
we can
off
just
with-
pan it.
Well, JJ saw this one. Me and Corey have missed it. Fifth Wave.
Abortion.
Okay.
Fucking
That bad?
terrible. Fucking terrible. Fucking.
Are you
This,
sure?
this movie has got 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I've actually read the book, and the book's actually like good.
Okay.
The book
Let's just start.
Yeah, the book is actually good though, so I'm actually like, because Liev Schreiber, great actor, I love him.
Predictable plot right from the get go. As soon as Liev Schreiber shows up, you're like, bad guy.
Okay.
Instant. Let's go straight to spoilers because fuck it. This is the most basic, hollow piece.
Spoilers! If you haven't seen the Fifth Wave, turn off now because James is about to let loose.
Absolute piece of cunt plot line. I have fucking atrocious.
Jesus, when did you see this?
I saw it at work yesterday.
Oh.
Oh boy, oh boy. It's just atrocious. Like, predictable to a T. Like, the entire film. They're like, oh, wear these glasses, you can see the alien inside the head. And you're like, oh, convenient that you're not, like, that it's on a set piece and she's not turning around to look at you because otherwise she'd realise that you're actually the alien and you just got her to kill a human. You got to kill a human thinking that it's an alien and you're turning all the kids into your little soldiers to wipe out the planet. Like, predictable to a fucking T. Just lame. And I didn't care about her. I didn't care. Like,
How's the love story, James?
yeah, fuck that, fuck that shit, and it's always a love triangle, always,
Yeah.
every fucking like,
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah.
shitty sci-fi fucking film.
Does it want a sequel or does it wrap up pretty nice?
It wants a sequel, but I hope to dear God that it bombs everywhere across the world and it will never get a fucking.
It will get a sequel. It's got a couple books.
Chloe Moretz
is terrible.
Hang on. She's good in Kick-Ass and Hugo. She's had some good performances. Like, she was the best bit of that Kick-Ass.
I think that
she's had a shit sort of couple of years.
She's trying to diversify.
How was she? Like, don't exaggerate. Be honest.
She was bad.
Okay.
Bad. Like, I mean, I feel as though like she couldn't do much with it. It was shocking. Like, it was just so bad. But there was no. It looked like she didn't give a fuck about it either.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, entirely.
See that's surprising because like all over her Instagram and like Twitter, she's literally tweeting this nonstop.
Yeah, well, I mean,
really
I guess
like,
because it's her only movie that's out.
No, but like she's on it. Like she was,
she
very
gets paid
interested
to do that.
in.
She gets paid to do
before
that.
the movie.
That is
finished wrapping
literally
and
her
everything.
job.
Incorrect. Yeah, her job is to act in the film. It's not to fucking.
No.
No, because the book is actually good, and it's probably one of the better written, like young adult novels. So that's like
Really? Better written than the Hunger Games? Because I have a problem with how they're written.
yeah.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
Because
From the trailer, even from the trailer, the writing for this film looked completely different from the book.
It's just there wasn't a moment where I enjoyed this film at all. No, actually, I lie. There were certain moments where I enjoyed the film, but it was when nothing was happening.
How was the...
It was like when they're walking through the forest, and it's a nice shot, and Chloe Grace Moretz is walking along a road. And that's what I enjoyed. I enjoyed when nothing was going on, because the action sequences were terrible, the dialogue was shit, the fucking love triangle was like...
You love hyperbole. I need... Okay, how was the alien design? How is, like, the character design?
There wasn't any aliens.
Really?
Yes, which is incredibly lazy.
So,
Like,
so they're like a mysterious... That's
literally
shit.
called The Other.
The others. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
That's a lazy... Yeah.
You knew that from the trailer.
I know.
They're like, the others have come down from...
But see, I thought there might have been like a District 9, like you finally get to see like the alien, where you're like, oh fuck, like that's a monstrosity. But no.
How was the CGI?
Didn't really think about it, because there was... Oh, no, actually, like, there's a scene at the end where they blow up the base where the alien... It's like a former army base, but it's where all the aliens are. Surprise, surprise, because the aliens have taken host of the army, because no one in America trusts anyone more than the fucking military.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's a scene where that facility's blowing up, and, like, it's such a huge explosion that the ground literally starts to crack underneath. And it's like that really poorly... Like, it's... So like you're drawing a picture, right? And you've either got like a felt tip, like a fine liner, or a fucking Sharpie, and you've just used the Sharpie.
Okay, yeah.
It's like the really thick, like kind of just like
yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
that really lazy. Okay, that's a shame. I mean, I kind of wanted a decent action movie, something that would...
This is not it.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of knew because it's coming out in a pretty shit time. Just as school goes back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but still.
So that's Fifth Wave done. So everyone go see it. JJ gives you his approval.
Oh, your rating, James.
Fuck. See, like, this is the problem, because I want to rate it
Worse.
not as bad as some of the movies we've seen, but equally, but then more. So, like a fucking, like a 2.25.
Really? So worse than...
2.25.
Because you guys sisters are 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave Point Break a 2.
Oh shit! If I gave Point Break a 2, then this is solid. Because Point Break had that love triangle, but it wasn't as cringeworthy.
No, it was very
hard.
cringe. It was
still cringe. This is otherworldly.
But that movie, Point Break...
This is like cringe where your face turns into a cat's asshole. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially when the main guy looks like a fucking dying turtle. Like, his face is just scrunched up.
Yeah. No, like
it looks like his face.
If I
is
gave,
scrunched up.
if I,
What the fuck?
Okay,
our
just-
analogies are great.
Yeah. Fuck.
Look, if I gave Point Break a 2, then this is like a 1.5, 1.75 at most.
Damn.
Okay, so we've actually all seen The Big Short, so I might as well just get Carol out of the way. So none of you guys have seen it, right?
Not yet. No.
So obviously, you know, big difference. You know, Fifth Wave.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
JJ abortion of a dystopian teen novel movie. Carol. There's not much I can really go into this film. It's pretty straightforward. The performance. This is like the one film a year that you'd just go see for the performances.
Okay.
Like every year, there's those type of films
Yeah.
where you don't think you're interested, you'll just go see it because of the performances. I actually went in here thinking that, and basically the performances were great. It was an interesting movie.
Sorry, James has sent Ben a really funny text, and Ben's just read it out whilst also trying to talk, and it is the funniest struggle I've ever seen. His face is just scrunching up, and you can hear him just stuttering slowly, just hold it in, and now he's broken. James, Ben is trying to talk about the film. Can you fucking just leave it? Jesus Christ.
This is a good like it's not a great film. It's a good film. The performances were great. I was surprised.
Is the chemistry good?
Interesting. The chemistry is great, but they're like really good friends now as well. You can tell that their chemistry is really good.
Who was it again?
Is it
Rooney Mara and Kate Blanchett?
Rooney Mara.
Girl with the dragon tattoo.
That's it. Yeah.
Is it graphic? Does it like have that stupid like? Because I hate all these movies have to have like. Anything that's like a gay relationship has to have like the sex scene. I kind of respect this film.
Yeah, like to assert the gayness.
If it doesn't have that, and it's just like no, because they're in love. You don't need to see it. Like you don't see it in other movies.
Yeah, it's not like a graphic sex scene. There's
no, okay, yeah.
There's no like full on like fucking like 2 minute.
Yeah. Hashtag, have you seen Blue is the warmest color? Yeah.
It's not like that. It's like a breezed over scene, sort of just like
And I've also heard that fucking Coach Taylor, my boy, Cole Chandler, is really good in this film.
He's really good. He's like sort of I guess he sort of like plays a villainous type.
Yeah.
But kind of
understand.
You kind of understand him and you feel bad for him. But yeah, he kills it. But then again, Kyle Chandler, I think he's like very underrated actor.
He's fucking
He's
awesome
very good.
everything.
Like Bloodline, Netflix Bloodline, he's great in that.
So
Friday Night
watchable.
Lights, he actually
He's
kills
so
it.
watchable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd give this film an 8.
Yeah.
Like it is. Yeah, it's a good film. There's not like really anything about it.
How's it shot?
It's like a normal award type
Like,
film.
so
it's very very nicely
like
shot.
perfect and
very nicely shot. Yeah, everything's sort of made to be perfect. But good movie. See it once.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth watching. A couple of times.
Onto the big one that we've all seen, literally the big one, because it's the big short. Honey, hashtag see me at the comedy festival. Let's do it. Okay, the Big Short. This has an incredible cast. We've got Christian Bale, Brad Pitt, Ryan Gosling, and Steve Carell, and many others. It is basically about, if you've seen a movie called Margin
Don't forget
Call,
your perfect cameos.
Yes,
by some beautiful females.
Technically, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, you would have heard about it already, but I'm not going to spoil it. So,
I mean, if you look up the cast on IMDb, they're right.
It'll be there, because it's out in America. It's been out in America
So-
for like a month now. So yeah.
basically, it follows these 4 bankers and economists as they discover the subprime crisis that's occurring in Wall Street and how it's
Well, the real estate
on purpose, and how this is in 2006 and how that actually eventually led to the GFC of 2007, and they sort of discover that the American housing market is held up on these really shit
subprime
loans that are disguised as really good, trustworthy loans.
Yeah.
So it's hard to explain, and first
Very
off,
hard to explain.
I really like this film. What I like about it is they acknowledge that it's hard to explain. Like, they don't think, they don't expect you to be smart.
Even the
he
cast
literally
is
says, like,
sorry, what?
I'm sure you're smart, but you're not going to get this. Because Ryan Gosling breaks the fourth wall throughout this film.
And it's brilliant when he does.
And he says, you're not going to understand this. Here's someone in a bathtub, and they're going to explain it. It's just
Can we
fucking
just jump
genius.
straight to that? Because
I
told you guys that this film, it made me feel like a moron. Like, four distinct times in this film. And I loved it. Because it did it with such... I haven't had that. Like, this film had such... Not subtlety. It was subtlety of a fucking sledgehammer.
No, but like... It was subtle how it just makes you feel like a moron. That's how I felt.
It was
the
first bit where Ryan Gosling says, "This is difficult. You're not going to get this. Like, I know you're not an idiot, but you're done with this."
And here's Margot Robbie in a bathtub going to explain it to you.
And like those breakaways, and then the cameos, they explain them in such fantastic layman's terms that you understand the movie now, and
The
you can
chef-
move on.
I can't remember his chef. The
Bobby
famous
Flay,
chef.
Bobby Flay, was it?
That is the best scene in the movie because it's perfect. It shows exactly why they've done that.
Yeah.
One, it shows how
Spines it
we,
such an
because
easy
you
way.
see images of like reality shows, and it's talking about how we don't really pay attention to Wall Street when we should because we're so distracted by just the bullshit that's everywhere else, like the Kardashians, and it's almost so creative because it's the chef and is representing the distraction from Wall Street whilst also explaining what it's hard to explain, but his analogy about what CDOs are
it's basically that So CDOs are a very big part of the film and of the GFC, and it's basically, what does it stand for?
Oh.
I can't remember what it stands for, but
Don't
it's
ask me
basically
that.
a bunch of like
Shit.
B and double B and triple B grade loans, like absolute shit that
Bundled
can't
up.
be sold on, but they're rebundled up together and repackaged as like 93, 97% credit rating,
Yes.
like AAA bond.
Yeah.
And he basically says, I've bought in all this fresh fish. I didn't sell this fresh fish for whatever reason in my restaurant, like we just didn't get enough orders. So instead of wasting it and throwing it away, I'm going to chop it up and put it into a fish broth and repackage it on Monday, and it'll sell like crazy.
Yeah, it explains it very easily, which
Like-
I love.
And they did that multiple times, and it just enhanced the movie so
Yeah.
much
And
more.
Adam McKay, like, it was so surprised. He killed it.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
like, great directing.
Yeah.
Because you've known him for your, B grade comedies.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch many times over and over again. Your usual. But yeah, it was very surprising because it was obviously a very serious film because millions and millions, like not millions, but
5 million Americans lost their
Yeah.
jobs.
yeah,
Basically. Yeah.
and a lot of people, but like it was, had your subtle humor.
Yeah.
It was very funny, but what I loved about it is it's sort of like you're happy for when, so obviously it's a true story. So people, put money on this and made millions of money off it, off the failure in the Wall Street, but it made you feel like happy when they won all their millions of dollars because you're on that journey with them over the film.
Yeah.
But then it still made you feel like shit because these millions of people lost their jobs and like heaps of people lost their homes and shit like that. And it like that's what I love because it gave you like a different sort of
Yeah.
emotional
There was a brilliant scene where it really like got you to empathize with these people is when two of
went to the
the
home.
workers, from Steve Carell's firm, they were going around like Florida checking out all these new housing developments, like because it was just crazy, like houses were being built like nothing else.
Yeah.
And people were getting these extravagant loans to buy house after house after house and never repaying their loans, just constantly getting them refinanced. And they go to this house where he knocks on the door and it looks like a very derelict area. And a man answers the door and he just wants to know if this person's there, like asking for the landlord. And the tenant goes, "That's my landlord's dog's name."
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, did your landlord sign with your dog's name?" "Oh, he must have." "That's kind of fucked up. Did you not know?" "No, I didn't." "Oh, just to let you know then, your landlord isn't paying, like refinancing his loan. He's going to default on his loans." And then the tenant goes, like, "How is that fair? I haven't done anything wrong. I'm paying my rent." And he's not angry about it. He is clearly distressed. And he's just like, "We just got my boy settled into a school." And then you see the boy, and the boy's really cute, and he's talking to the character. And you're starting to feel for these people. Because as much as you want Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling and Brad Pitt to win, and on the most unlikely of bets against the housing market, which everyone saw as invincible and it was never going to slow down, you want them to win all of this money because you know that it's like, fuck you, like we have shown you how corrupt the system is and what you're doing wrong, and we've just won
But it made
all this
you
money.
feel like shit.
But dear God, like from the rest of that movie, like from that scene onwards, you were constantly rooting for like the main cast of characters, and every time you did, you're like, oh, but dear God, this affects so much more.
Yeah.
This is not just a localized tale.
And like even they showed that because one of the characters won all this money, and like they're like, whoa, and then Brad Pitt's like, millions of people have just lost their home and you've
And
gained
he
millions.
says
It's
every
like,
time unemployment rises by 1%, I think he said like, what did he say, like 10,000 people die or 1,000 people die? Like every time unemployment rises 1%, 10,000 people die.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's just
what
like,
the
wow.
fuck?
This film, it's probably one of the most interesting films I've seen lately.
It's one of the most different films I've seen.
The performances were amazing as well. Like Steve Carell was great, different role for him.
Ryan Gosling basically just plays his character from Crazy Stupid Love again.
Yeah.
Which I'm so on board with.
My only con about this film is sometimes it took me out because like so many people were talking at once.
Yeah.
So like
Okay, yeah.
you'd hear like 20 people talking to one, so it's very hard to hear like what you want to hear from the main characters.
I agree.
That was my only con. It's such a small con because there was only in like certain few scenes. But that was
for me that really conveyed the hectic nature of it. Like there's a scene where Steve Carell's like group again are all just losing their minds at Ryan Gosling's character. They're all like swearing at him and insulting him. And it's probably like a 30-second sequence where you cannot make out anything. Yeah. It is all just like
it's such a small. That was my only con. It's such a small one, but that's it's on purpose because it's describing it. Yeah. It's sort of
That
so
made
exactly what it would be like. And one scene which I absolutely loved was when Steve Carell was with one of the was it bankers at the dinner table, and all the guys are watching. And they're like, if you talk to this guy, you realise that I'm right. And that scene was awesome. He's like, "Fuck, you're such a dumbass."
Yeah, and he was off. Like, he was someone that works for the bonding loans or some shit, and he's meant to work for the people, but essentially he's working for the people, but he's getting paid off by the banks and gets certain bonuses if he gets a certain amount of people to take these loans.
I thought this film was great. I'm probably going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8.5. Actually, I'd give it a 9. I really, really love that it's new and different and cool.
Actually, given that I gave The Revenant a 9, this is definitely a 9. I think,
It's just cool, and I'm so interested, and more people need to know about this. And know about like Wall Street, because people still want to. I'm not going to say names. People still want to vote for candidates, say in the US elections, in the Democratic side,
don't talk about Bernie Sanders like that.
That are on Wall Street's side, when they could be voting for other ones.
Let's just call her Hillary
Finton. When they could be voting for other ones, like
Donald Trump voting.
When they could be voting for like Kearney Nanders, who maybe hypothetically
is the greatest human alive,
is incredible, and is on the opposite side. So I hope more people see this, because, like the film says, people are distracted by so much.
And
stuff.
I think, I think I've said this before. Actually, I love like movies that are adapted from a true story, because at the end you get the fucking like,
the
where are they
the
now?
pictures,
Oh, I love that. And it was really interesting right at the end how they're like, in 2015, these banks
still doing it,
introduced this, and it's like, it's got a very specific acronym, and it's like, it's essentially the same shit, just under it. And that was the final line of the film.
Yeah,
I think that was very important. If we're talking about this film as kind of like a way to educate people about what happened, then I think that was a very important message at the end.
Everyone needs to see this. I think what made me laugh though right after the film is, I saw it with a mate, and my mate goes, "Did Christian Bale like train his eye to be like lazy?" I just go, "You fucking retarded!" Like, it is clearly a contact. Like, no one can literally just make.
Christian Bale is very good at playing someone. Was he like Asperger's?
Yeah. Oh, I think he. I don't know, but he definitely had something. Like, he was just a weird. He was just a weird.
Sorry, I just heard Mr. Whippy, and my fucking ears shot up like a dog.
Yeah. Cream.
It's actually Mr. Whippy though.
Ice cream van.
He's right down the street.
Pause it! Ice cream van!
We can't pause it. We're finished though. Fuck.
Well, everyone go see this film. On DVD this week. 2 of our favourite films this year, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Great film!
Hurry up! Come on! Ice cream man!
Straight Outta Compton's out, and next week...
Fantastic film!
And next week we've got...
Password!
And next week we've got Danish Girl and Hateful Eight. Stay tuned for next week, and we'll see you with a couple of ice creams.
See you later, boys! Fuck yes!
We're gonna have some ice cream. Cream on!